Hi viewers, myself Rabindranath Singh and you are watching Rabindranath Singh Mathematics Guruji. Today we are going to learn to find square root of prime factorization method. So let's start this video. That is prime factorization method. So first sum is 64. First we have to find root over 64 and it is to be done in prime factorization method. So what the method is, 64 is to be factorized into prime factors. And what are the prime numbers? The prime numbers are those are only divisible by 1 and the number itself. That is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 and so on. These are prime numbers. Now 2 is the smallest prime number. So 64 is divided by 2. So divide it by 2, 32, 2 again 16 by 2, again it is divisible by 2, 4, again it is divisible by 2 and at last it comes to an end 1. 1 should be written because you can recognize whether the factorization is at end or not. Okay, 1 is neither prime number but nor composite number, but this process should be ended at 1. 1 should be used as symbolically. Okay, so 64 is equal to, you can write 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 twos. Now what is the answer? Now we have to make the pair of the factors, pair of the prime factors. That is, this is the one pair, this is another pair and this is another pair. So every pair you have to write 1 2, that is 2 2 and 2, and your answer is 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. Okay, so root over 64 is equal to 8. This is our first sum. Now our next sum is root over 81. Okay, so you have to prime factorize 81. Now 81 is an odd number, therefore it is not divisible by 2. Next prime number is 3. So try if it is divisible by 3. Yes, 81, 8 plus 1, 9. 9 is divisible by 3, therefore 81 is also divisible by 3. Okay, so start it with 3. 3 is 81 divided by 3, that is 27. 27 divided by 3, that is 9. 9 divided by 3, that is 3, and 3 again divided by 3 end at 1. It is the end point. 1 is the end point. A student can recognize whether the process is at end or not. When you reach at 1, then you can decide your process is at end. So stop here. So 81 now should be written as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So make pairs. This is one pair, this is another pair, and you have to write 1 3 for this pair of 3, that is 3 3, and another 3 for this pair of 3. Therefore your answer is 3 3s are 9. Okay, so this is the process, very easy process. Now our next sum is 900. So 900, and before it we have to rub it. 1 and 2 is complete. Now our third sum is to find the square root of 900. 900. Our third sum 900, root over 900. Okay, so 900 is to be factorized first. This is an even number, so this is to be divided by 2. 4 450. Okay, now this is again an odd number, therefore divide by 2. 225. This is an odd number, and 450 even number, 900 even number, 225 is an odd number. So 2 and 225. Now check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 5 9. 9 is divisible by 3. Therefore 225 is also divisible by 3. 3 sevens are and 5, 75. 3 again 25. Now it is divisible by 5 and at last by 5, and the end is 1. This is the end point. So root over 900 can be written as 2 3 double 5 double. Therefore 2 into 2, 3 into 3 and 5 into 5. Therefore you have to make the pair. That is, this is a pair, this is pair, and this is another pair. Every pair you have to write 2 for this pair, 3 for this pair, and single 5 for this pair. So 2, 3 and 5. So your answer is 3 to the 6, 6 5s are 30. Okay. So this is the process, and I think and I am sure that you have understood. Now go to the next phase of this video. That is, we have to find 1008. There is a question to you viewers. What should be multiplied with 1008? What should be multiplied with 1008? 1008 1008 to make it 1008 to make it a perfect square number. Okay, to make it a perfect square number. So what the process is? The question is, what should be multiplied with 1008 to make it a perfect square number? So you have to start the process of prime factorization. That is 1008 2504 by 2 again 25 2 again 126 again by 2 6 3 again by 2 21 3 by 7 and at last 7 1. So 1008 is equal to 1008. Now root over 1008 is equal to 1 2 3 4. 4 twos, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 3 into 3 into 7. So to find the square root of 1008, we have to make pairwise distribution of these numbers. This is the pair, this is the pair, this is the pair, but this is not a pair. So we have to put another 7 to make it a pair. Okay, and your answer is 7. Therefore 1008 is to be multiplied with 7 to make it a perfect square number. Okay, so your answer is 7. This is the process. Now number 5. 384 into what to make it a perfect square number? Perfect square number. Okay, so the process is similar. That is 384 is to be prime factorized first. That is 384. First divide by 2. 192. Again by 2. 96. 2 48. 2 24. 2 12. 2 6. 2 3 and by 3 it is 1. Therefore 384 can be written as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 7 twos, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 3. Okay, now you have to make pair. This is a pair, this is a pair, this is the pair. This is single and this one is also single. So you have to put 1 2 mode and 1 3 mode. That is your answer is 2 into 3, that is 6. 6 is your answer. 384 is to be multiplied with 6 to make it a perfect square number. Again, see here, again look at this point. This is a pair, this is a pair, this is a pair, and there is a single 2 remaining and single 3 remaining. Therefore, to make it a pair, you have to put another 2 and another 3 to make it a pair. So 2 and 3, 6 is to be multiplied with 384 to make it a perfect square number. Now let's proceed to the last sum of this video. 675. 675. What should be multiplied? What should be divided with 675 to make it a perfect square number? This is our last sum. This is our last sum of today's video. So let's start our last sum. 675. 675. 675. 675 divided by what to make it a perfect square number? This is our last video. 675. 675. Okay, the process is similar process. That is, first you have to prime factorize 675, and since it is an odd number, it is not divisible by 2. Now 6 plus 7, 13, 13 plus 5, 18. Yes, 18. That is, it is divisible by 3. 3 2 za. Again 3 2 za 25. 2 15. Yes, 25. 225. 3 6 za 3 7 za 7 za 75. 3 by 3 25. 5 by 5 1, and this is your end point. 3 is your end, 1 is your end point. So you have to prime factorize, that is 3 into 5 into 5. Make pair. This is a pair, this is another pair, but this is single one, and this you have to divide this number by 3 to eliminate 3. Okay, so your answer is 3. You have to divide these factors, this product, by 3 to cut it, and the remaining portion will be a perfect square number. Therefore 675 must be divided with 3 to make it a perfect square number. Okay, so this is the process, and this is all of this video. Okay, and if you like it, please subscribe. So here, thank you, goodbye and tata.